Welcome friends, it's Gail here. This is part 2 of our gingerbread ornament series. Our question today is, what type of 3D white paint and sealer works the best on gingerbread salt dough ornaments for many years to come? We're going to be comparing 3 paints and 3 different types of sealers. Before I show you the paints, I do want to talk about a couple of do's and don'ts. The first do is put on a coat of olive oil before you add your paint and your sealer. The reason we do this is to make them all one even color. You can use vegetable oil as well. Let the oil dry for at least 2 hours before painting. The next one is when you store them, don't let them touch like this. Always have a piece of wax paper or parchment paper in between them when you stack them. Otherwise, they will stick and it will ruin your ornaments. Do store them in a dry place. If moisture gets to them, they will mold. Let's go on to our 3 paints that we're comparing today. We looked at paints that you can find in the stores and online that are non-seasonal. This is FolkArt's Dots paint. You can buy this at most craft stores like Hobby Lobby, Michael's, as well as on Amazon. This is Tulip Puffy paint that you can find in stores and online. Here is a 3D Puffy paint that you can buy at Walmart. The first one I'm going to start off with is this FolkArt Dots paint, and it's like a puffy paint, so I thought it would work well like icing. And we're going to start by making 4 dots across here at the top. So you can see you can get some really nice dots here for your design. I'm going to pull mine up. And this is my first time using this, so you can see how easy it is to use. And I have it raised a little bit so I'm not scraping it on the surface. Overall, I don't mind using this paint on trees where I can create very simplified patterns with thicker lines. And you can make thinner lines with this, but I would rather use a different type of paint for details on most other ornaments such as deer, snowflakes, and snow people. Our next paint is the Tulip Puffy Dimensional Fabric Paint. This paint has a thin tip. We'll just see how this works. So far, pretty happy with the look. I'm just making little curly cues off of this to fill it in. This works pretty well, and it does have a raised surface, and it works well on olive oil. I would just let the olive oil set so it's not too oily where the paint moves around. It's easy to work with the 3D tulip paint. You can get some really nice fine details with it, and it's easy to clean up. For the last paint I want to work with is this puffy white paint. And I'm going to continue with the curly cues like I did with the tulip paint, just so we can compare the tip. It looks like it's a little wider here, and we'll see. Ooh, okay. That came out quickly. So you might want to test this off to the side first. Since I have the olive oil on here already, it's easier to wipe off than not, but you can wash them off and start over again. Let's see if we can do this again. So this is thicker. But you have a really nice 3D effect. It's a little harder to control. Yeah, this spreads out more. A little harder to use, but you can get used to it. For the price, it's a good product. So you can see how the paint's kind of spreading out there a little bit. And I'll show this next to the TULIP brand paint so you can see the difference between the two. Here's the 3 paints that I've tried, including the dots down here, which is more for a special effect that works better on less detailed ornaments. This is the TULIP brand paint, and here's the Puffy paint. So the Puffy paint's really pretty. It's just that it really spreads out and it's hard to keep the detail. Which paint works the best? The winner is TULIP Puffy Dimensional Fabric Paint. In the description box, click on More, scroll down, and you can find a list of materials and links. At this point, I will let the ornaments dry for a good 3 hours before I move them. If I move it ahead of time, I can lose my design, so I don't want to hold them up vertically. Uh-oh, did I make a mistake? No worries, here's how to fix it. You can use this top-notch matte acrylic paint, and the color is Coffee Bean. That blends nicely without having to mix the paints together. I can go in and tidy up if I want to. Alrighty, on to the next. Which sealer works the best? In order to protect our ornaments for years to come, we need to apply a sealer to them. And I'm going to check out 3 different sealers to see if there's any difference between the 3. First, we have a DecoArt Duraclear Matte Varnish. The next one is the FolkArt Home Decor Wax. It's a clear wax finish. And then we also have Mod Podge, which can be used as a sealer, glue, and it can also be used for decoupage. The first sealer is the Matte Varnish by DecoArt. Okay, the next one up is this Home Decor, FolkArt Home Decor Wax. I paint the back side too. The third one is our Mod Podge Matte Sealer. This goes on much thicker than the other 2, and it will dry clear, as long as it's not too thick. If you're going to use Mod Podge, I would just water it down a tiny bit to make sure it doesn't come off and apply it quickly. Because of that, it is not my favorite, but it does work. Which one's the best sealer? And the winner is FolkArt Home Decor Clear Wax. Now that the sealers have dried, this is the way the Mod Podge one turned out. It does have a really nice coating on it, and it almost has a waxy look, and it's kind of shiny. It also has a little bit of a milky look. Mod Podge works really well if you paint the entire ornament and then seal it, but it seems like it needs a little bit more of a barrier in between the dough and the sealer. On the gingerbread color, we had similar results with the matte varnish, except for it was easier to apply. You can kind of see the sheen. I don't know if you can see that very well. And then here is the one that we placed wax on, and you can see how dark and rich the color is. We just absolutely love wax coating on top of these. They have a nice feel. However, all 3 sealers work. We just prefer the wax. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up. We hope to see you next time. And you might want to check out these videos as well.